And we're back. Yes, we're back. It's a terror mission. And you know, even though we've done a few of these now, I still find them quite creepy. It's the sounds, you know, it's the sounds of screaming. And the air raid sirens. They take me back to to when I was in the war. Second World War. And back then the Germans were bombing us, something awful. Although we must be grateful to Herr Göring for redirecting the Luftwaffe over the civilians of London, Coventry and so forth, because if he hadn't, and had continued bombing the airfields, we would have been beaten.
This negates any hope we had of establishing a clear pattern of behavior among the alien species. This specimen is nothing like the others.
Seems like they got one of everything.
Yeah, but so have we. Oh god, that Chrysalid is very, very close to Craven the Hunter. I think I will move Erin up. I don't know whether there's any points moving her within cover, but it can't hurt, can it? Okay. Good shooting. Captain Black, having never met a Chrysalid before, but having run afoul of... Oh, rapid fire. I think so. Plenty of tentaculats in his time. Knows how to deal with a parasite. Or the sort of thing that would infest you with parasites. I think I'll move John Locke up to behind the sandbags. And I'm also going to move our other sniper, Nico, up front. So now this may not seem like a sound tactic. Oh, actually it's not, because there is another Chrysalid up there. You know what, sometimes I forget these things, and is it going to think better? It is, it actually thought better of us. It saw John Locke and realised it was a fool's errand. Well, that's 2 humans dead. How best to actually tackle this? Well, they've got sight on the Chrysalid, so they might as well take a shot. No, bad miss.
That is not good.
Okay, Nico. Well, we'll go for a headshot for Nico. Oh! Good shooting. In that case, I'm sorely tempted to move I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream Ellen up into the Chrysalid's face, where she can blast it with a shotgun. Yep, that is John Locke's order. Ellen!
Going in for the kill.
I want you to go in for the kill. Oh god. She'd better not miss. 92% chance to hit.
He's dead.
Good shooting, Alan. Phew. Alright, we're going to have to start moving our other units up in some kind of support formation. In fact, I'm going to keep moving them further up on the map. Because it doesn't really matter if we end up with our... with civilians behind us, as long as there's no aliens behind us, if you see what I mean. And Johnny the Island Lock, given that well, he's so proud of what Ellen's just accomplished, he's going to back her up here with absolutely zero cover, because that's the kind of erratic behaviour that John Locke is well known for. Let's get John into some cover. He is our heavy weapons guy. And in fact... Oh, okay. That one went through the skylight. We could do... it could be better. It seems John Locke is trying to count 63% chance to hit on my hand. Now, what does that make it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's almost 1 in 6. John Locke's kinds of odds. Alright, and Ellen can now back John up, although if a Chrysallid comes up, that pistol is going to count for very little indeed. Aaron, I want you to go into Overwatch, and Captain Black, who's developed a bit of a fancy towards Aaron, is going to side alongside her.
What's making that noise?
No civilians killed. Alright, I take that as a very good sign. But, yeah, we really need to get up to that building, don't we? I think John is going to risk it. And so is Ellen. I know, dashing is far from the most sensible thing to do, but I'm confident that with my snipers back here, if anything appears, we should be able to gun it down. That's the plan, anyhow.
I'm ready.
There is a floater up there. Oh. Alright, that's not the conclusion we necessarily wanted. There's something coming from around here. Let's open this door and see what we see, first of all. Ah!
They're starting to lose ground.
No, there's not going anywhere, Ellen. Don't start making these rash tactical judgments that don't actually mean anything. Now, I think this shotgun, she doesn't actually have sight on the target, but she will if she goes around here. There's going to be more than just him in this building, though, isn't there? Well, we can but find out.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Shoot him in the head. Now, hopefully, now I'm taking a risk with them down in Sniper's Alley. I don't particularly want any of them being killed, but...
You're clear. Go.
Well, we saved one civilian, so that's something. Now, what am I doing, I hear you ask? Damn it, what I'm doing is being a goddamn hero. That's what XCOM's all about.
Positive enemy contact.
Ah! That was not the time to trigger more aliens. I think Ellen could, well, find herself... Yep, she's flanked. And John, of course, has absolutely... Oh, he could throw a frag grenade, but it's not going to be enough to kill it. And Ellen's got sight of both of them. Nope, she is just going to have to take it. Well, Ellen, it's been a pleasure serving alongside you. Oh, well, that was a stroke of luck, but can we be lucky 2 times in a row? It turns out we can, because the floater not only did a fist pump when he killed that civilian, but he did, of course, aim at the civilian. That's it. It's probably a good option for the other civilian to start getting the hell out of the way. Now, where can Ellen go? Now, it's a 93% chance to hit him, it's a 43% chance to hit him. Ellen could probably move up here and... I think we're going to set her to run and gun.
Firing position.
Because we could run all the way up to here. Take this one out.
No longer a threat.
And, okay, and Craven has a minimal chance to hit, but I think we should take it. Nope. No dice.
That is not good.
I don't much like the guy that their mate there, who they're having to squat beside. No, a miss from the eco as well.
No way!
Yes way. I think Aaron can take a shot as well. I find it very unlikely that John will miss. But it could happen. We'll go for a bit of rapid fire again. Oh! Looks like Captain Black is going to make the kill shot.
Everything by the numbers.
I think he has a scalpel. Why? Oh, that must be for achieving an excellent rating, I'm guessing. Well done, us. Well done, XCOM. Still no deaths, and we're nearly through the month of April. Or did someone die and I just didn't notice?
Impressive work, Commander. Our soldiers have to be feeling good after a mission like that.
Squaddy Ellen, I think we will give you some tactical defense. Craven the Hunter, disabling shot disables an alien's primary weapon or battle scanner. I think we will go for the disables the weapon. And Nico can go for the battle scanner, there we go. And Aaron can have the 3 medikits. At last we have a support who is getting up there. Wonderful.
Remember, we will be watching.
Like Frank
I'm sure the troops will be eager to get out there and even up the body count.
Blue Velvet from the wardrobe.
Okay. Oh, I suppose we'd better save the game, actually. Let's go back to our game. There we go. And saved. Oh, alien abductions.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
1 day later. Yeah, so... Well, America is in the worst possible state right now. It is a very difficult mission, admittedly, but we do get engineers for it. God bless America. I think we're going to have to go with the same winning team that we had last time, you know? I don't think Flash is ready for duty yet. And it's a nice mix, isn't it? It's an evenly spread team. So let's do it. We've only just saved as well, so we don't need to save as we start the mission. I hope it's a friendly map, however.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
Dino.
We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike One has
lots
the green
of
light
cover
for
that can be
deployment.
blown up by the enemy. Yeah, I don't like any of this. I'm not setting anyone onto Overwatch until I have canvassed the area, as it were. Snipers can go last. Damn. Oh, we've got this battle scanner. Extends your squad's vision. Let's see what is up here, shall we?
Getting a better look.
Aaron is a good throw. Doesn't seem to be anything up there. Aaron Cargo Sun. That's an unfortunate name. Why is she called Cargo? Maybe she shops there. Oh, no, we want the pistol. No point going on Overwatch with the shotgun, is there, Ellen? No. Sectoids! Right, shooting clones in a barrel.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Come on, Cargo, son. No, we're just damaging property. That's alright, I don't mind damaging property. Could just fire a rocket over there, although it does seem a bit of a waste. We don't know what else we might come up against in this mission. Well, I'm actually surprised that didn't hit.
Missed. Target acquired.
More sectoids. Damn, if only I'd kept Tetsubo's turn, or Tetsubo John Locke. Sorry, Tetsubo, you just look so similar to the old man. Well, at least there's one of them dead.
Score.
Uh, 86% chance to hit that guy. And still we miss.
Damn it!
Yeah, I think damn it is right, to be honest. We'll fire again, because we can. Alright, we know there's another sectoid there. Ellen could run and gun, couldn't she? It is what she's known for. But that is kind of sticking her ass out on the line somewhat. How far can she throw this? Not far enough. Not unless she actually takes cover behind this car first. Then maybe, although I doubt it. You know what? Now it's worth throwing a grenade. Oh no, maybe not, maybe not. I had anticipated being able to hit more of them.
Frag out.
Oh well, at least that sectoid's being stupid enough to hide behind a car.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
But it didn't do him any damage. Interesting. Especially as you'd think with a gas pump there, that would be well, pretty much suicide. Alright, what kind of aim does Nico have? Yeah. There's no point going for the critical hit, is there? Because just one hit will do. Oh,
Enemy is still
I think
alive.
that's one Texaco garage that's going to be taking us on a lawsuit.
Dead and gone.
Yeah, once we fought Chrysallids, we're not afraid of puny fucking sectoids. Now, I always forget that Captain Black is actually an assault troop, so he could run and gun and just take that one down. We've got another one up there. Where's Tetsubo? Fucking hell, it's John Locke. Why do I keep thinking it's Tetsubo? Just because you're bald. You must get this all the time. That's clear, yeah. That's more like it.
No way that just happened.
Okay then, so do we run and gun and try and take this one down? Or do we engage in some rapid fire? I think we run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
That was what the doctor ordered.
Hostiles pacified.
So it's just the one on the roof now. I've got to wait for him to move, essentially. There's no full cover I could take that would protect me from his baleful glare.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, shite. I suppose this is on a very difficult setting. But this does mean Ellen is likely to be absolutely screwed on her next turn, unless she actually moves back to where she initially was. So, back you go, Ellen.
They're starting to lose ground.
And what's that? That sectoid is running away. So we've got one sectoid who's going to be shooting at us. At Ellen, there's a shot.
That was close.
Yeah, I don't like the way these gas pumps go up. Good job she wasn't hiding there anymore, I suppose. Anything else flaming in the nearby vicinity? Nothing I can see. Alright. Now she could run and gun. Craven Hex the Hunter. Yeah, I could have thought of a better name as well. I'm half tempted to actually start reloading. Not as in reload the game, reload my weapons. While we've got the sectoids kind of on the run. And if I move Ellen up as a kind of a lure, it means that it's less likely they're going to be shooting at all of the chaps.
Going in for the kill.
Out this way. If I kill that one, of course it will kill the other one. So I think it's worth trying. But unfortunately it was a bad miss. We were just out of range, I think. Terrible shame. Now, Nico may be able to make it good. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. No.
Adjusting
Just
aim.
took out the window.
Let's do this.
Alright, good luck, Alan. You're about to be peppered full of plasma, which sounds vile. And she's being popped in the head. Luckily, only 2 damage, though. That's not so bad. Oh!
And gone.
Good shooting, Craven.
They're falling back.
Damn good shooting. Lucky he just ran into your sights there, Alan. Otherwise you would have looked like quite an idiot missing at that close range. But then again, you wouldn't be the first one. After all, Aristocritic and Quad Turbo did miss that outsider.
We're green to go.
Now slowly does it. Don't know where any other aliens are, and I find it disconcerting as well that I've not yet seen any thin men. Usually they're crawling all over these abduction missions, and floaters for that matter.
Good to go. Back in.
We know there's at least one other sectoid. At least.
Enemies in sight.
Ah! A couple of the little grey bastards. Now, John Locke's going to try and keep the squad together. Obviously, that's a very frightening sight, a pair of sectoids. Yes, we know they are there. Oh no, there's one on the roof as well, isn't there? Alright, well, I'm actually going to move John to behind the car. And I'm going to keep Aaron on Overwatch there. Hopefully the sectoids will come to us.
I don't think we're alone out here.
We didn't hire Captain Black for his intelligence. No, I thought that might be a bit too far. But, damn, I was hoping Craven might actually be able to get a shot off. Damn. Right, how's everyone else set? Yeah, it's not looking likely, is it? Sure, we should be able to get it through the window. John? Come on, use your imagination. Well... one of John Locke's greatest failings is a lack of imagination.
There's something out there.
No, Ellen isn't within their firing line. She's fine, she's fine. I was a bit worried there. Now, where to put Aaron Cargo Sun? As a Sebastian, she likes to be in the thick of it. These Sebastians are a wily race. Now, I was expecting him to go on Overwatch.
No, that is not good. X-ray neutralized.
What was that?
Oh, here comes another one. Good God, we're fantastic, aren't we? Well done, Aaron. That's why they call her the cargo.
They're trying to pull back. They're on the move.
I think they're less likely to try and fall back as they are to just die.
Nailed him.
Achievement unlocked, Pale Horse. Not sure why, but the name that it said on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Hey, Muzak! Alright, so we need to get in here, don't we? Run and gun? Run and
At the
gun.
speed of death.
There we go. I know it's unlikely. But let's take 2 shots in rapid succession. I don't know what you're trying to do there, Captain Black, but I appreciate your effort, such as it is. And with any luck, the sectoid that's in there will try and make a very foolish move that will trigger some of those men with hair trigger fingers. We have in our squad. We don't want Captain Black to die this day, not at the hands of a sectoid. Or even at the plasma point from a sectoid.
Shot failed to connect.
Yeah, it was a nice effort though. Oh, come on, John. That's it.
Bye-bye.
Excellent work.
Of course
All
it was
objectives
excellent.
complete.
Operation Hot Night. Oh, it's going to be a hot night for Captain Black and Aaron's son. Yeah. Australia, Struth. Argentina. Fuck. They're trying to take back the Falklands. Vaguely topical.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope
thank
all
you.
of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
Ellen, oh, that she can't be happy with that nickname, Rhino. Forces the first reaction shots against its units each turn to miss, that's quite a good one. Or confers plus 30% critical chance against adjacent targets. I prefer lightning reflexes. Aaron's Son, allow medikits to revive critically wounded soldiers at 33% instead of just stabilising them. Or fire a barrage that pins down a target, granting reaction fire against it, and imposing a 30 penalty to aim. I'm going to set Aaron as a healer. Oh, Lieutenant Black is now actually Captain Black. Okay, close combat specialist confers a reaction shot against any enemy who closes to within 4 tiles, does not require Overwatch, or bring them on, adds 1 damage on critical hits for each enemy the squad can see. I'm going to go for close combat specialist. And Lieutenant Locke is also Captain Locke. Grenadier allows 2 grenades in a single inventory slot, or Danger Zone increases area of effect on suppression and all rocket attacks by 2 tiles. I think we're going to go for 2 grenades. We are doing well, aren't we?
We will be in touch, Commander.
Of course, this has left us in a bit of a shit position elsewhere, because we are not going to get a... We're going to get our 2 satellites, as usual, as we were expecting. Now, we could put them in Australia and Argentina and lower those values, or we could put Australia offers 60 credits per month. Argentina 70 credits per month. But yes, the big problem is that Nigeria would give us 200 credits just for one satellite. So do we risk losing a country?
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Pardon? I wasn't speaking to you, but thanks for interrupting. I think we're just going to have to let Nigeria hang. It's a shame, but I don't want to lose any countries from the world in my whack-a-mole game that is called XCOM. So let's carry on.
Commander, we've got another contact.
Really? Already?
The signature is a little bigger this time, though.
Okay. Launch that jet right at that flying saucer. Banzai!
Bangs out.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Banzai then. Oh shit. My finger is hovering over the abort key. One more hit and you're aborting. Hey, good shooting there. Send the Sky Ranger. Okay, John. Yeah, you got your frag grenades. Well, we're doing the same squad over and over again. But you know what? This will be the last mission where all of these guys are together. Then we're going to have to start putting some rookies in. But we're doing well. Unless, of course, you want to carry on watching the same squad over and over again, in which case, just say.
Dropship has arrived.
Our target site is near the German border.
Of course it's near the German border.
It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area.
It's always a sparsely populated area. Ooh! And the trees are still flaming.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike one.
This looks very familiar.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike one is clear to attempt the breach.
Okay, well, I'm going to call it a night here, but I thank you very much for watching. And I bid you adieu for the time being. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and just so you know, with the cliffhanger that did occur way back in the previous Let's Play. Alright, so what happened was, the Outsider was cornered by Quad Turbo and Aristocritic. Now, they both took... he took a shot at both of them and shot Aristocritic, but it didn't kill him. Aristocritic then shot back and missed. Quad Turbo delivered the killing shot. There you go. Thank you very much for watching.